We've all got scars, some on the outside and some on the inside. But we can't be defined by our scars. I've spoken with some extraordinary people about how they've become empowered by their scars. This is I've Got Scars, baby.
I wasn't leaving to be an entrepreneur. I just wanted to be the next Eddie Murphy, the next Richard Pryor, which is a mistake because there can only be one Eddie Murphy. There can only be one Richard Pryor. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to leave saying I want to be Rushion McDonald. And I did not understand who I was. And that's why I didn't reach the level of talent that I could have achieved at that point because I was trying to be things I thought people wanted me to be instead of being Rushion McDonald.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I did have, I keep saying all of this, like I'm so glad. But I did an interview with Tabitha Brown, and that was one of the things that she said is when she started, like at first when she was looking, moving into her acting career, she was told straighten your hair and lose the accent. But as soon as, she had that conversation with God and got really real, that she let her hair go back to natural and she let the accent come forth and she was just really being herself. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. So
well, let me just explain that. If you're gonna fail, and we all are gonna fall down, okay? Donnie McClurkin had that great fall. We fall down. Yeah. Okay. You gotta have a plan on how to get back up. So if you've fallen because other people have told you this is what you're supposed to do, well, guess what? When you fall, they're not going to be around to tell you how to get up. And so when you fall, go fall on your gifts, fall on your beliefs, fall on your plan. And then that means when you get up, that plan that you get up to pursue will be even stronger. Now, people have told me, I remember when I was doing stand-up comic in the early years, people was telling me, hey, Rushion, you have an accent people never understand. I go, but aren't these people laughing? And they say something like, they could laugh a lot more, they can understand you more. I don't know what that means, but that was something that people would say to discourage me from being successful. Yeah. And so I would tell, like she was saying, she said, hey, I believe in me. That's all she was saying. If I'm gonna go into a gambling situation and I'm gonna gamble on you. And that's what people tell you can be or should be. And that's why I keep telling you is that if you're trying to be a doctor, don't talk to a mechanic. Okay? That's what people do wrong. They get advice from people who can't even come close to telling them how to pursue their dreams. When I told people I want to be a stand-up comedian, guess what? Even when I talked to other stand-up comedians, they didn't know what to do. So that means you have to trust your own instincts because guess what? Some were black, some were Hispanic, some were male, some were female, some were gay, some were straight. So all these people have different lanes on how they can be overweight, skinny. So everybody has their own plan. And so when you have your own plan, you have to pursue your own personal dreams. And that's when you have to have goals tied to that dream. If you don't have goals tied to that dream, you are not going to be successful. You're going to be frustrated. And once frustration gets in, then the setbacks of I should be doing something else starts to take over, gains momentum. And that's when people get married when they shouldn't be married. They have children when they shouldn't be married. Their jobs when they should be at jobs that they don't want. There are people out there that are upset with life and dating people, married to people that they should be dumping. The dogs they should be kicking to the curb. When I say I'm talking actual dogs and real dogs. So all these things are what this baggage needs to be dumped in order for you to be successful.
Wow.